Hello and welcome to another cast by the SC Chronicles. RB3K here with
Truth.
Okay, so we got ourselves a game on Lost Temple here with ViralRush, our blue Protoss player, and Chronopolis, our red Protoss player. This game is from the L2 SC launch LAN right here, that happened right here in Vancouver on August 7th.
Yeah, so showcasing some more talent from the BC or Lower Mainland region. Check out l2sc.net if you want to see some Canadian StarCraft LAN events and just the general community of the Canadian StarCraft scene.
Yeah, for sure. It's a great website. They got a huge community, and we got these replays from one of their community members. And yeah, so we're just gonna get right into this replay right here. It's ViralRush, which I know is in the top 200. I haven't seen or heard of Chronopolis too much, so I don't have a clue as to where he stands, but we probably have a pretty good game ahead of us.
Yeah, ViralRush was on that list from the top 200 that Battle.net or Blizzard did release when I think a week ago or something now.
Yeah. Anyway, so we do have a probe pylon right here, another pylon right here, scouting probes going out. First gateway for ViralRush is already up, and a gateway should be coming up very, very soon for Chronopolis.
Yeah, ViralRush did opt to get a 10 gate instead of the usual 12, and maybe he'll double gate push or something, because a 10 gate is pretty early, especially, kind of sacrifice that eco a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Not having those probes out early does get a little bit detrimental in the long run, even in the short run also. But anyways, there is the first gateway is halfway done right now, and he's now deciding to chrono boost probes out.
Yeah, so maybe we'll see another gateway coming down for a 2-gate push. There is a gas coming up for Chronopolis right now, so he's probably going for a more standard build with a gate, pylon, gas, and then the cybernetics core will probably follow in right after.
Yeah, the cybernetics core is probably going to be just as this gateway does finish. On this end right here, probably cybernetics core, no, throws down another gateway. That is a very delayed second gateway, so this isn't really for early aggression, I don't think, because if you're going to be double gating, you want to throw those gateways down basically one after another.
Yeah, the first gate was early and the second gate was a little bit late. He does have his gas up, so maybe he put down that gateway early just because, that's how it works into his build order. 3 probes jumping onto gas, but only 2 right now.
That's 2 right now. There's the third one right now.
And we do have a cybernetics core coming down for Chronopolis as his probe has found his enemy base, and same with ViralRush. Both probes sitting near the cybernetics core, just, kind of hide behind him.
Yeah, just chilling out right now. Anyways, we do have these guys basically playing with their build orders right now. There's no units being built for ViralRush right now, and same thing going on Chronopolis. Chronopolis probably opting to wait to get the Stalker once the cybernetics core is done.
Yeah, so you can actually tell when a unit is being produced by the gateway because the animation does change. So it just kind of looks like they're playing a little bit of chicken to see who makes a unit first to sacrifice some money into unit production.
Yeah, exactly. Using instead of pumping out probes, start pumping out some units. Chronopolis does have his first Stalker coming out because of that. Because of the cyber core, he is chrono boosting his warp gate tech. On this side, warp gate tech is being researched for ViralRush, but there is no units being produced from either. Well, there is one now.
Stalker is on the way for ViralRush as he just makes RB look like an idiot because he just says the exact opposite, and the probe's still being very annoying right now. And denying those proxy pylons in the PvP is really important. Proxy pylons, if you don't notice them, can be the end of you, especially when they're tucked away in the corner.
Yeah, like a proxy pylon right here would be just ruthless because you just send a stream after stream of units into this mineral line and snipe out the nexus.
So it does look like ViralRush actually juked out the Stalker of Chronopolis, and the probe has escaped with his life and running for that tower.
Go to the tower of power. Chronopolis is putting his Stalker up here on the high ground, so if there's going to be any units walking down this way, they will this Stalker will get some pot shots off on him.
ViralRush is scouting the outskirts of his base, making sure there aren't any proxy pylons laying down. The Stalker did do a nice loop around as they run into the middle to take control of their own Zelnaga watchtower or press forward into the offensive zone.
Yeah, exactly. No more units right now for ViralRush. Just has the 2 Stalkers on the field that are walking around, probably looking for some more proxy pylons right here. Exactly. No proxy pylons to be found, so he's gonna head back to base.
Yeah, so ViralRush is getting his robotics bay right now and has another gateway on the way. No, just warp gate tech. So he's going 2-gate robo where Chronopolis over there has 3 gates down and a robotics bay started. So
yeah,
a little bit more standard or more conventional play from Chronopolis. Usually you see a 3-gate to robo and the 12-gate with the core following in. ViralRush has been changing it up a little bit.
Yeah, ViralRush changing up his timings a little bit, but I guess he was waiting for that warp gate tech to finish. He's turning these 2 gateways into warp gates. He does have another gateway coming up, so his 3rd gateway is going to be a little bit later. Not going to be able to pump out as many units as what ViralRush Chronopolis can do.
And we do miss out 2 Stalkers being trapped inside of ViralRush's base. The force field did go down behind it, and the Stalkers did did pick up the 2 early stalkers from Viral Rush.
Well, that was a pretty good force. I'm kind of depressed that we missed that. I kind of want to go back, but this is a tournament game, and going back in tournament games isn't any fun. Anyways, these stalkers are going to come up here to the Zelnaga watchtower and destroy that poor probe.
Yeah, so we do have an observer coming out for Chronopolis and an immortal coming out for Viral Rush, and a robotics debate coming down for Viral Rush as well. So we might see some early Colossus play, but that observer heading in for Chronopolis, we'll see it right away.
A little flying octopus of death.
Yeah, so ViralRush has taken the offensive Zelnaga watchtower. He will notice that there is a immortal on the field. Looking over at the units tab, it's Chronopolis is a little bit ahead because he did pick off those initial 2 stalkers that tried to poke in. He got a little bit too wary and kind of lost behind the force field.
Yeah, those 2 stalkers actually died for nothing because there's no hull damage on any of these units and their shields recharge so quickly. Chronopolis deciding to move back with these units because he probably with this OB he did see these units kind of move up, so he's waiting to get a little bit of a bigger army up.
Yeah, so Chronopolis does look like he's going to grab his expansion very soon. Kind of a risky play right now because he should expect some sort of big Colossus push coming out through him. And, he's just trying to get his immortal now.
Yeah, exactly. The energy from these Nexus is being used to chrono boost this for the first Colossus. Wow, I just completely brain farted right there. But yeah, first Colossus is coming out for Viral Rush, whereas Chronopolis right now is just sitting back and getting his expansion up. Personally, I'd really like it if you'd move these units up front here or up here so he'd be able to protect this choke into his natural expansion.
Yeah, so Viral Rush has got his own robotics bay of his own and is trying to get that Colossus out. So they might see a nice epic Colossus war as the trees of death start shooting at each other.
Those things are really awesome. This observer points out this one for these stalkers and they do shoot it down. So Viral Rush right now in the dark doesn't know as to whether or not any more units are being produced or what type of units are being produced.
Yeah, Viral Rush has decided to grab his own expansion as well. I don't know if he saw Chronopolis' expansion and knows that he can't fall behind, so he grabbed his own. Or he just, decides that this is a nice time to just grab his expansion as he does have Colossus out and range being upgraded.
Yeah, exactly. Range being upgraded for both of them. Colossus are literally dead useless without that range upgrade. So if you're a Protoss player, get that upgrade. It's more than useful.
Yeah, so the range being chrono boosted as quickly as possible. Chronopolis observer is floating around, sees everything that's going on, and just getting that vital information that he needs. He knows that expansion is up or going up for him, but he knows that he's ahead because his expansion is already finished.
Yeah, exactly. Viral Rush being really good with his energy usage right now, just chrono boosting whenever he has 25 energy. And pretty good on Chronopolis' part too, actually using his chrono boost very useful, very well actually. Yeah, chrono boosting more and more Colossus out.
Yeah, Chronopolis did transfer some probes over as his Nexus has finished, and with this extra eco he can start putting down more gateways and more production facilities and just stay on top of his macro with the double base.
Yeah, exactly. These another 2 gateways would be really helpful in reinforcing this army of the single Colossus and all these stalkers right now.
Yeah, it does look like he could go Void because, Viral Rush only has 2 stalkers on the ground, and without any anti-air, Voids could really, do some damage right now. But he is in the dark because he doesn't have an observer in Chronopolis' base right now. But we do have a Stargate coming down for Viral Rush, actually.
Where is it? There's one right there, and a second one actually. He's putting down 2 Stargates, so is he gonna be putting down some kind of pressure with some Phoenixes or some Void Rays coming in from behind and making these units move back? Or actually even some Phoenixes against these Colossus would be very useful.
I think he probably opt in for getting some Void Rays. If you can power up those Void Rays do quick work against Stalkers and can bring down a lot of Stalkers before they die with proper charge and a little bit of micro with them. But these looks like the War of the World machines will come together with their armies and start this big clash as Viral Rush takes defensive position on top of his high ground. Yeah, exactly. Oh god, we might see a really big battle very soon here. We got Chronopolis' 2 Colossus right here, and a third one climbing over all the stuff where this Zealot saying hi to me. Hi, Zealot. Hi, Templar.
Hi, Templar. What's up?
Viral Rush's Colossus are coming in, take a few shots at Chronopolis' Zealots. Viral Rush does know that the army's sitting out there because his observer is sitting amongst them, and we might see an epic standoff or a big push to see who wins this game right here. Yeah, this could be the game, make or break of the game right now. Viral Rush does have he's down on Colossus actually in comparison to Chronopolis' stock. But he does have Void Rays on the way, so those could be the game changer right now. Looking at the units tab, looks like they're pretty even in the Stalker and Colossus count now. There is one Immortal for Viral Rush. Viral Rush should separate his units a little bit. They are clumped up, and those Colossus do lots of damage to clumped up units. As we do have the first engagement, that's a force field going down, blocking the Zealots from ViralRush not to run forward. Stalker's trying to pick off those Colossus, and the Colossus grabbing onto the high ground, being shot by Phoenixes, and one Colossus does go down for Chronopolis right there.
I think the Colossus are actually being focus fired down by this army right here, and completely destroying all those Colossus and the whole army of Chronopolis. ViralRush did a really good job with his micro, and that Phoenix I think helped out a lot against those Colossus.
Yeah, the Phoenix did come out and was taking shots at the Colossus, and you know he does win this battle hands down right there. 2 Colossus coming away from the battle, as Chronopolis did lose all 3 of his and most of his army. I don't think anything ran away actually.
No, these are all new units that were gonna come in and reinforce, having to run these Stalkers and this Colossus back right now.
Yeah, now this is a whole new battle right here with Stargates coming into play. A lot of Void Wraith and Phoenix can come into play. Might force Chronopolis to build more Stalkers than he wants rather than Zealots, because Zealots, you know, can really run in and take the shots from the Colossus.
Yeah, exactly. But I guess these the Phoenixes and the Void Wraiths might be the game changer for it. For ViralRush right now, and he did use these units to take down these destructible rocks, so if ViralRush does want to grab his 3rd, he can very easily.
Yeah, so it looks like ViralRush is gearing up to grab his 3rd base, and you know, just keep ahead of that macro game, and knowing that, you know, you're on an even playing field here. It's Protoss versus Protoss, so staying on top of your macro can really make the game.
Yeah, exactly. And we're probably going to get another engagement right here in the middle of the map. These Stalkers getting ahead of themselves, getting a couple getting shot by these Colossus.
Yeah, Void Wraith powering up on Zealots. I really like to see them shoot those Colossus down. The Colossus are trying to kill the Zealot army, but it does look like 3 Colossus versus 3 Colossus and 3 Voids. This isn't going to be a fair trade for Chronopolis right now, and he is losing all his units.
Yeah, oh god, these Void Rays basically were the game changer in this battle. The Colossus took down those Zealots so quickly, and these Void Rays took down the Colossus that much faster.
Yeah, it looks like ViralRush is going in for the kill right now with 3 Void Rays coming in. They can easily snipe down those Colossus or even the Nexuses and stop production altogether.
Yeah, exactly. Oh god, this one Phoenix taking pot shots at this Colossus, and Chronopolis does GG out of this game right now.
So that was a very smart tech swap by ViralRush, knowing that he was in trouble with an army heading his way. He does swap over to air, and you know, really took that advantage.
Yeah, those air units did basically won him the game, I think. Anyways, ViralRush has taken this series right now 1-0, so we are going to game 2 of this best of 3.